That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
On all sides of this. These are human issues, and we need to have real human response and emotion.
Do you plan to be here every day? I mean, during the trial, we're expected to be here.
I'm going to be around.
Have you spoken with anyone who might be possibly testifying, or have you spoken with anybody?
That I cannot say. But what I will say is my prayers for Albie Shore are being answered day by day. From the moment that we found out he flatlined to the moment we found out he came back. I'm here vigilant for that. Justice for Kim Porter. Support for Cassie.
Dang, why my boy leave? It was just getting good. All right. Yeah, that's all I have for Diddy. It's starting to heat up. People starting to show up, things of that sort. Okay. So Tory Lanez was jabbed apparently 14 times. Which what Freddie Gibbs said. He said someone's jabbed you 14 times. They trying to send you upstairs. I heard some other stuff. It was like, I don't know. I'll go with this thing from Wack. Everything like this. We'll see what he has to say about the situation. And yeah.
The next came out and bust on the boy Tory. You know, they airlifted him and all that. So that's gonna respond when we come off this shit. We're gonna respond the right way to that.
They laid the yard down.
No, it happened in the building.
What was it over? It was over. So what he had did he have a debt, a gambling debt or something?
Wack loves this so much, bro. It just be so crazy, bro. Like Wack love to get the tea, bro. And he be like, yeah, I got some intelligence. He just know everything. He love the tea, bro.
Nah, nothing like that. Shit, we don't even really know. We don't even know the whole situation, you know.
So it was just like some foul play. So it's gonna be up.
Yeah, it's for sure with some foul play.
Damn, cuz wasn't nobody right there with him when it happened. Wasn't nobody right there with him when it went down.
Yeah, I guess nobody knows. This morning, brother, the next came out and bust on the boy Tory. You know, they airlifted him and all that. So that's gonna respond when we come off this shit. We're gonna respond the right way to that.
They laid the yard down.
No, it happened in the building.
What was it over? It was over. So what he had a
replay. So yeah. There it is. Man. There it is. That's it. That's my last topic for today. Yeah, but Tory Lanez was jabbed apparently behind bars 14 times. I'll read a story about it so you guys can get the full details. 14 times. He released a statement on Instagram saying that he's breathing again on his own, and he was in the what? He was in something like he was in the hospital up and breathing and stuff like that on his own, everything like that. Let me see TMZ. I'll read the TMZ version. Excuse me. All right, here it is. Tory Lanez exclusive. A representative for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation confirms to TMZ Tory Lanez was attacked by another prisoner in a housing unit at the California Correctional Institution and text Poppy around 7:20 this morning. Prison staff dashed to the scene, began administering fist aid to Tory after calling 911. Tory had, but I'm like, you stabbed 14 times, bro, or jabbed 14 times. Excuse me. Like, how did he live, bro? 14 times, like that's crazy. Tory was then rushed to the hospital off prison grounds to receive more treatment. The CR spokesperson did not disclose Tory's current condition. This isn't how Tory Lanez wants to get out of prison, but he is after suffering a prison yard jabbing so bad he needed hospital treatment, TMZ has learned. All right, come on now with these pop-ups, TMZ. Tory was in the yard of the California. Okay, hold on. It's two different stories now. TMZ saying he was in the yard. Whack boys saying that it happened in the dorm. Tory was in the yard in the California Correctional Institution at Tapache Monday when another inmate jabbed him, according to multiple sources, including in one law enforcement. It's unclear what's the motive of the attack, but one source tells us that Tory was rushed by the ambulance by nearby a civilian hospital in Bakersfield. Just last week, he posted a picture of himself looking pretty buff behind bars and was bragging about how his next album will be dropping soon. The artist is serving a 10-year sentence in the California State Prison for the 2020 blame of Megan Thee Stallion. I'm getting money. It is what it is. Tory and Megan are still battling each other in court. She's accusing him of enlisting various bloggers to continue publicly smearing and cyber-stalking her. We've told Tory's stabbing was non-life-threatening. Story developing. So there it is, man. Yeah, Tory Lanez. He said he's back up. He was targeted, but he's back on his feet. I'm gonna go read his statement just to be responsible, and then we'll get out of here. How's that? We'll get out of here, y'all. See, this is crazy. Oh, where we at? Oh, here it is. Tory was jabbed 14 times, including 7 wounds to the back, 4 to the torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 on the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed, and he's now placed on a breathing apparatus. He's now breathing on his own. Despite being in pain, he's talking normally again in good spirits, deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for the continued prayers and support. Why are they saying Rock Nation tried to do it? Because I've seen multiple people say it, so it's like, did Rock Nation do something new? Let me see. Apparently, the management company tried to sign him. He refused and then opted to go with a more lucrative option. His initial defense attorney, Sean Hawley, has pretty ties to Rock Nation and Jay-Z, which she denies, but it apparently has evidence of. He's also accused her of ignoring strategies he put forth to the defense, which would have helped him, and therefore slated as a saboteur. A lot of weird stuff going on in this case. But yeah, there it is from Tory Lanez story. Latest. I don't know how he survived 16, bro. It's crazy. But it is what it is. As always, my name is Rashad Milligan, man. If nobody else told you today, I care about you. Please take care. Have a great night, great morning, great evening, great afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
Good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.